Welcome to Open House with Gerry Cornejo, where we feature people, places, and things that are in the news or who should be in the news. And our topic today is going to be about, well, what else? The coming May 2016 national elections. And aside from, of course, the president, vice president, and the local government, the LGUs, we will be voting for party list representatives. Right now, there are 58 party list congressmen or representatives in the current Congress. And this coming Congress, 2016 and beyond, there's going to be 59 party list representatives who will be in Congress. And right now, we have with us one of a very important party list because it concerns health. It concerns, di ba, lagi natin sinasabi, health is wealth. And well, one of the reasons we have them here, and we'll find out in a while, it's going to be cancer party list. And siguro naman po, lahat ng 100 million plus Filipinos, we've all had a relative or a friend who has somehow passed away because of cancer. And currently, isa po sa pinakakilabot na disease yan sa buong mundo, hindi lang po sa Pilipinas. So with us, we have three of the five candidates for Cancer Party List. And again, to my left, we have Ambassador Emer Rojas, Ms. Nelly Abrugar, and June Lapada. So welcome po, no? Now, matanong lang po, what is the Cancer Party List all about and why Cancer Party List? Anyone? June, Ambassador Emer, ikaw na.
Well, everyone gets sick in one time or another, and we believe that health is the primary concern of everyone. And as a matter of fact, it's one of the basic rights that we have as Filipinos and as citizens of this country. And right now, in the Philippines, health is not in the top priorities of the government, and we believe that it should be in the top priority. Not only trade, but it should be health, because if the people are not healthy, they won't be productive, and we won't be having, well, progress in the country.
Okay, now Ambassador Emer Rojas was named Global Cancer Ambassador by the American Cancer Society. And as a matter of fact, he has addressed the UN General Assembly, hindi ba? Okay. Now, Ambassador Emer, matanong lang sa inyo. You are also if I'm not mistaken, you are a cancer survivor and thus you became a cancer advocate. Bakit po kayo nagka-cancer? Ano pong klaseng cancer yan?
I got throat cancer. I lost my vocal cords because of stage 4 throat cancer, and that was way back in 2002.
Okay.
And then just, let's say, one of the fortunate people who survives stage 4 cancer this long, and that is because of
Smoking. Nagkasama po kami ni Ambassador Emer Rojas some 10 years ago because of tobacco control. And kaya nga, of all the party list candidates, si Ambassador Emer is both a cancer survivor o naging victim, no, ng cancer, and at the same time an advocate. No? And by the way, maybe Nelly can explain kung ano yung structure ng party list, no? There are five nominees in the cancer party list.
Yes.
So how does this work out, Nelly?
Actually, Jerry, it all started from a personal crusade. We five are somehow affected by cancer. In my case, I lost my dad, I lost my elder brother to cancer. My husband is right now a cancer survivor as well of leukemia. And our first nominee, June Lapada, he's also a caregiver for his dad, who's also suffering from cancer of the stomach. And of course, Emer, Ambassador Rojas, also is a victim, and also the fifth nominee as well, daddy din niya. So yung personal crusade namin, and in our capacity to lead our particular cancer support groups, para bang gather together and we form like a coalition of different advocacies, all bordering or all thrust, a major thrust is cancer. So out of these 5 nominees, ang naging strongest bonding factor namin or common denominator is cancer. So we formed this party list using the acronym for cancer as C as for cancer, alleviation, network, care, education, and rehabilitation of cancer. But we are not limited only to cancer alone. We're also after the welfare, the health welfare of the youth, the young, even the adult, people with disabilities. So, medyo encompassing na rin yung aming crusade. Ang iniisip namin nila June and the rest of the nominees, since this started all nga as a personal crusade, what will happen if we all are gone? So we really want to push for a seat in Congress, a seat or 2 or something, that will put muscle or teeth in our advocacy to really help that the government can finally do something.
Okay.
Legitimately, hindi yung, we're like beggars, humihingi ng tulong sa different groups, PCSO,
Wala ba
begging.
tayong cancer institute? Like we had a kidney, we have a lung center. Wala bang cancer institute? Wala. Okay.
Walang official eh.
Okay.
Parang bang kanya-kanya.
Okay. So,
Kanya-kanya.
Mr. June Lapada, what kind of laws will you be passing? For instance, because lalo ka na, si Mr. June Lapada is the first nominee. So pag may pumasok sa cancer party list, the first one in is going to be Mr. June Lapada. The second one is going to be Ambassador Emer Rojas. The third one is Mr. Ryan Uy. The fourth is Ms. Nelly Abrugar. And the fifth is Doris Ramos. Ngayon, 5 po yan because just in case one of the winning nominees would happen to resign or, for whatever reason, hindi na niya matupad yung kanyang tungkulin, papasok yung number 4, papasok yung number 5.
That's
So, Mr. June Lapada, what kind of laws are you contemplating pag kayo na po ay nasa Kamara na, kung kayo po ay nasa Congress?
Yes, sir. Nag-usap po kami, no? Kami yung mga nominees. May kanya-kanya kaming batas na gustong isulong papuntang Kongreso. Sa akin ho, gusto ko yung pantay-pantay na pagtrato sa bawat pasyente na may cancer. Hindi lamang sa may cancer, kung hindi ho sa maski sa ibang sakit ho, no? So, gusto ho nating isulong sa Kongreso or gagawa tayo ng legislation na dapat pantay-pantay ho ang pagtrato ng pasyente. Kasi ho, bawat isa ho sa atin ay gusto nating depende ho sa ng antas ng buhay. Merong mahirap, doon ka sa mahirap na hospital.
Okay.
Murang hospital, government, sa isang higaan, 3 kayo nakahiga doon. Pag mayaman ka naman, syempre, nandun ka sa komportableng hospital. So, gusto ko hong isulong ho itong programang ito na dapat pantay-pantay ho ang ating...
So something like a cancer institute, like we
Yes,
have
sir.
a kidney or a lung center?
We talk about that. No?
Oo.
Dream ho namin magkaroon ng Cancer Institute.
Okay.
It's a institute that will accommodate cancer patients po.
Okay.
Especially kasi ang daming pasyente ho na nanggaling sa probinsya na alam niyo naman ho na pag ang Manila ang pinakamagaling na nandito lahat ng espesyalista, no?
Okay.
Aside from Cebu or Davao, big cities yun sa province. So, gusto ho nating bigyan ho rin sila sa ibang probinsya o dalhin natin. Kunyari sa Cebu, sa Davao, doon yung gagawa tayo ng isang institute po para ho ma-reach natin
Yes,
ang ating mga pasyenteng may cancer para hindi na sila babiyahin.
Well, I guess kasama
Manila.
yun sa equality, hindi ba?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yung pantay-pantay. In other words, kahit taga Maynila ka or kahit taga Batanes ka, hindi ba, you will
Yes,
get
so,
good
Yes.
quality
Yes,
care.
yes.
Now, Ambassador Emer Rojas, ang tanong ko lang is, kulang ba ngayon ang mga atensyon na binibigay sa mga cancer patients? I mean, like right now, we have the Department of Health. Hindi ba nila na, I mean, aren't they giving sufficient support to cancer patients?
Well, the Department of Health is providing a little bit of promotion, meaning education and awareness regarding cancer causes, but that is not enough. Really, kailangan din natin ng tulong para sa existing ng mga cancer patients. Like for example, yung mga chemo centers, wala tayo nun eh. Pero meron tayo dialysis centers na kung saan magwo-walk-in yung nagpapadialysis at uuwi after that. Yung mga nagkikimo sa atin, pag pupunta sa hospital, hindi makapila-pila dahil wala tayong ganun eh. Hindi lang kasama mo yung mga ibang may sakit. Pero kung meron tayong mga chemo centers, even in their own provinces, pwede tayo magtayo doon similar to the dialysis centers. At yun ang magandang bagay para nauuna na decongest. We will be able to decongest the hospitals here in Manila.
Okay.
And then they will go sa provinces.
Now later on, I mean, we're going to go on a break in a short while. But one thing I would like to tackle is, one, is chemotherapy really the solution to someone who has cancer? Because ngayon, more and more, naririnig natin na chemotherapy is just a big money-making scheme from the large pharmaceutical companies. So maybe we can tackle that because sabi nga nila, ang meron na raw cancer cure, mga iba sinasabi pa merong ayaw ilabas, kinokontra daw ng mga big pharmaceutical companies, and then others are saying, I mean, chemotherapy is a death sentence. But for sure, I mean, there have been many who have been saved by chemo, pero mukhang hindi naman yata itong ultimate. Of course, it is the most expensive, but not the ultimate. Pangalawa, pag-usapan din po natin kung anong gagawin ng inyong party list group when it comes to prevention. Because, I mean, kesa umabot po sa cancer at gamutin yung cancer, sana gumawa po kayo ng mga batas that will prevent cancer. And maybe we can pinpoint, I'm sure you have studied this, we can pinpoint the major causes of cancer and try to somehow eradicate, minimize, mitigate yung mga causes of cancer. So pag-uusapan po natin yan, when we come back, we're going to be talking to our guests, si Ambassador Emma Rojas, Nelly Abrugar, and June Lapada, on those two things. Of course, we'll be talking about other topics. And don't forget po, ang cancer party list ay number 104 sa inyong balota. Right now po, 115 ang nasa party list, no? Andun po sa balota, 115. So, hindi na po ngayon. I'm so glad. We were talking about this earlier. Hindi na po alphabetical. Because there was a time it was ridiculous. Yung mga iba, kung ano-anong ginagawa, triple A, naging apat na A, tapos it has nothing to do with their party list, with their advocacy. So ngayon maganda, ginawa bunutan. And nabunot nyo number 104, and it could just be your lucky number. You're watching Open House with Gerry Cornejo here on GNN Global News Network. And by the way, we air nationwide and in 7 Asian countries via Destiny Cable Channel 8, GSAT Channel 1, and on Sky 213. We'll be back with a Cancer Party List right after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Open House with Gerry Cornejo, where we feature people, places, and things that are in the news or who should be in the news. And right now we're talking to 3 of the 5 nominees for the party list group, and this is the Cancer Party List. And by the way, number 104 po sila sa balota. And again, we have with us Ambassador Emma Rojas, a global cancer ambassador, si Miss Nelly Abrugar, and on the far left, we have Mr. June Lapada. Okay, so before the break, ang tinanong po natin is just how effective ang chemotherapy. Because more and more naririnig natin, ewan ko kung this is, I don't know how true this is, but I'm sure since you have studied this and you have medical backgrounds, and as a matter of fact, meron po tayong victim and advocates here. Just how effective is chemotherapy, and what are the alternative cures if somebody gets cancer? Anybody, sir? Ma'am. Sige po.
I can start probably. Well, I have experienced cancer,
Okay.
and I had chemotherapy for 1 year. 1 year.
Mhm.
1 week every month. I'm inside the hospital having my chemo for 11 months.
Wow, okay.
Consecutive months. Ang chemo kasi ganito eh, it's poison.
Yes.
It's poison. So, if your body is not strong enough,
Mhm.
it will even kill you
Sooner.
sooner.
Oh.
Yeah, because even your good cells will die, and sometimes your good cells will die earlier than the bad cells.
Mhm.
Kaya mamamatay nga. But then again, chemo costs so much. It's very expensive because of so many research being done before the chemo drugs are being administered,
Mhm.
before they are given to the commercially.
Oh, yung R&D nila, research and
R&D nila.
development. Yes.
But then again, during my time, I did not rely only on chemo.
Mhm.
I went to alternative medicine, Eastern medicine.
Like what?
Nag-acupuncture din ako, and I have some herbal. And the main purpose of that is to strengthen your body system.
okay.
It's not to cure. It's not to cure,
Okay.
but to strengthen yourself para makalabang ka at hindi ka mamatay dahil sa chemo.
Okay.
So if your body is weak, chances are your body will lose from the drug itself, the chemo drug itself.
Pero right now, if you go to an oncologist, wala silang ibang sasabihin sa'yo kundi chemo ka. Di ba?
I
The more
believe,
liberal, I
Yeah.
think they don't say that anymore.
Ah,
The
hindi
more
na.
liberal, yeah, they say it's your choice, but
you're given option.
yeah, you're given the option, but make sure that you always go with the Western medicine also, because there are no therapeutic claims or
Approved.
those kind of-
There's
Oo,
no
oo.
approved therapeutic
At
claim.
saka yung mga iba, sinasabi naman nila, like, we had a doctor of natural medicine, si Dr. Jaime Dillaco.
Yes.
And sabi niya, pag meron kang cancer, wag mong gamutin. Just leave it as is. And of course, I mean, you try to take the necessary precautions, especially with your diet and strengthening your body. Pero sabi niya, wag mong gamutin yan. You will last 5 years. I don't know how true that is. Ngayon, perong sinasabi nga, at saka isa pa, please correct, let's make this clear. Totoo ba na cancer patients daw don't die of cancer but they die of malnutrition? Because nawawala nutrition yung body, because eventually pagdating sa stage na pain management, then you have to take morphine. Morphine will cut your appetite. You won't be able to eat. Kaya nakikita natin yung mga cancer patients papayat ng papayat. Pawala ng gana. Kung minsan when they eat, they throw up. So I guess among our three guests now, the one with the best medical background is Mr. June Lapada. So June, anong pananaw mo rito?
Actually, sir, para sa akin, based on my experience with
Yes.
patients,
Yes.
hindi yun yung cause sa... Siyempre, isa yun.
Oo.
Siyempre,
Malnutrition.
pag malnutrition,
Oo.
papayat ka, babagsak ang resistensya mo.
Yes.
Pwedeng isa siya. Pero ang most common is nagkakaroon ng pneumonia, and then
okay.
eventually nagkakaroon ng complications. no?
Yes.
Like other complications like yun nga, isa sa yung pneumonia.
Yes.
Isa yun sa mga komplikasyon para namamatay yung mga pasyente na may cancer.
So what are the alternative cures aside from chemotherapy?
There's radiation.
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 Actually,
Okay.
it goes with the tatlo. First is surgery. Po.
Take out the cancerous
Cancerous,
growth, okay?
growth. And then second is you have to undergo radiation therapy. It depends on the yung oncologist mo.
Okay.
Kung ano yung isasuggest niya.
Okay.
Kung medyo malalim, kung medyo hindi abot ng surgery, so you have to perform the
Okay.
radiation therapy. No? And then third is the chemotherapy.
Okay.
That's the most common treatment po for cancer.
Okay.
So that's the three. Yun yung pinaka surgical, and then the radiation. The third one is the medical treatment po.
Ngayon,
which is
puro mga Western medicine to. Ano naman yung
Yes.
mga masasabi nyo, about Eastern medicine, sometimes they recommend the herbs, yun, si Ambassador Emer Rojas, nagpa-acupuncture. So, sabay-sabay na lahat ito. Because without a doubt, there are some people listening to us right now. They're either cancer victims themselves or a loved one, a family member has cancer. So, I'm sure you have their attention right now. Kaya ano pong masasabi nyo? Sabay-sabay ba ito or concentrate on one thing? Or?
Yes, sir. As of now, talagang yung talagang most effective way to treat cancer is chemo, surgery, and radiation.
Okay.
Yung ibang pasyente kasi, they can't afford
Okay.
the treatment, no?
Oo.
The cost of the treatment. So, ginagawa nila, nag-shift na lang sila sa into alternative medicine, no? So, like mga herbal.
Right,
ganon.
right.
Pero as of now, wala pang claim, no?
Okay.
To treat cancer.
Naririnig natin, lalo pa sa internet, yung guyabano raw is 10,000 times stronger
help.
than...
There are many claims.
Oo.
But
there's no...
Well, it won't hurt to try naman siguro.
Yes,
Di ba
yes.
it won't hurt to try?
But I
Palagay
think
natin,
the-
nakikemo ka na. O meron namang guyabano dyan.
Maganda
Kainin mo
siguro,
na.
i-combine mo na
Oo,
lang.
I
combine
think
mo na.
the best.
Combine mo na. Now, Nelly, we were talking earlier about statistics. Ilang tao ba namamatay ng cancer sa Pilipinas? You have any figure on how many?
Exact
According to
figure
the,
natin. Daan libo ba? Or?
1/3.
18, in
Ang
2008, there are 82,800 who
Death.
died of cancer in the Philippines.
This was 8 years ago.
Yeah.
8 years ago.
That's the last.
82,000. And of course, ang chances are, dumami yan. Tumaas yung figure na yan. Hindi bumaba.
eventually.
we
Sir,
depend on, like, there's this online cancer atlas. It says the number one death for women is, of course, breast cancer.
Okay.
And they said 1.3 million globally
Okay.
dies.
Because of
Every
breast
year.
cancer.
Every
Every
year
year.
of
Okay.
breast. And then next, I think is lung cancer.
Pang
The
babae rin
second-
to o lahat ng
No.
gender?
Both genders
Both
na yung
genders.
lung, yes.
Sa mga lalaki yata, sinasabi nila nga, kinakatakutan, prostate, di ba?
Yes, yes. But
So, is that true?
Yes, sir. But
Oo.
ang prostate kasi mas slimmer ang
Slimmer chances.
chance nung kasi
Okay.
medyo mahaba ang hindi siya ganun ka
Hindi
invasive.
ganun ka-rapid, no?
Rapid
or,
yung,
or aggressive ang cells.
Aggressive yung
Okay. Now let's get into let's be very specific now. Some people watching us right now, I am sure are thinking, meron palang cancer party list. Nasa number 104 pila sa balota. What are you going to do to specifically when you get into Congress, andun na kayo, let's say 1, 2, or 3 of you are already there. Specifically, what law are you going to start with? Marami yan, di ba? Marami yan. Ngayon, pag sinasabing equality, paano natin gagawin? Anong batas yon? Anong tawag sa batas na yon? How does it operate? What will happen? Or do you have another priority law that you would like to enact or that you would like to propose sa Congress? Oh,
Well, we'd like to develop a policy wherein whenever a patient or a person goes to the hospital, may pera siya, wala siyang pera, gagamutin siya immediately ng isang doktor na available sa hospital na yun
an oncologist, of course.
na perhaps
Kung cancer.
initially at general medicine doctor na diagnose at ibibigay yung tamang lunas para doon sa may sakit na yun.
Okay.
At sa ngayon hindi. Pag wala ka pang down payment,
Oo,
hintay ka.
napakalungkot.
Ganon.
Yeah.
Samantalang sa Amerika, hindi ganon. Pupunta ka ron, wala kang pambayad, gagamutin ka
It's
muna.
a human
Kung wala
right.
kang pambayad, yung estado ang magbabayad sa'yo.
Right.
Dapat ganon ang patakaran din natin dito. And they gonna say that we don't have funds. We have enough funds and growing funds because of the tax law.
Yes, exactly. Yung sin tax po ay nanggagaling po yan sa sigarilyo at sa alcohol. Di ba? Meron
That's right.
pong yung taxes po as a big portion of it. Dati wala yan. Ngayon, pinasa na po na batas yan. That's why a portion of the taxes that go into ito mga bisyo, ang alcohol and tobacco, nagpupunta po, pero specifically ba nagpupunta sa cancer or related diseases?
At 85% of the tax proceeds goes to the Department of Health.
Okay.
That goes to the PhilHealth also in terms of mga PhilHealth cards na and the rest is for the infrastructure to the hospitals,
Okay.
and 15% goes to the farmers. And right now, the incomes have reached, I think, 150 billion pesos.
Yes.
And initially, it was only projected to about 43 billion pesos. After 3 years, it's already 150 billion pesos. We have more than enough. The budget of DOH at that time is only 25 billion.
Okay. So,
But
triple,
now,
quadruple.
triple, quadruple na siya.
Yes.
And DOH had so much money that should go to healthcare talaga.
Okay.
Not only healthcare, but health promotion. Because, as we say, only 10% of the population gets sick. And we don't take care of the 90% who needs the education and awareness on the prevention,
Prevention.
on how to not to get sick.
Right. Ngayon, matanong sa inyo, how much is the cost of a ano ba tawag doon?
Chemo.
Chemo
Chemo.
session?
Chemo.
Or
It ranges eh.
anong average? I know at least 50.
80,000,
At
100
80.
something, yes.
Umaabot ng 100.
Yes.
At
That's
that time,
per-
Oh.
nung ako
Per
pinag-chemo, I think it's about 250,000
Per cycle.
per cycle per month yun.
Wow. Upper cycle yung per
Yeah.
month. So,
It
apat na
depends
beses
upon-
yun.
No, well,
One month.
Okay.
once a
Wow.
month.
Alright.
250. It depends upon your hospital
Right,
and
right.
your doctor.
Right, right.
If you
Oh.
get a very top caliber doctor, you pay a lot
Mas
more.
mahal. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
now,
why it would be
no.
best, Jerry, if we really do preventive. Kaya kunyari,
Exactly.
instead of going chemo na, ang gusto namin ipas na mga batas din, halimbawa cervical cancer for women,
Okay.
anti-cervical cancer, dapat may vaccines.
May vaccine na pala
Yes,
ngayon.
ang cervical cancer. So we
Okay.
want to pass that as a law na
Oo.
compulsory yan, na we can give shots for women like from age 9 or something. 12 years old or
15
something.
years.
So we can already give these
Ayun,
shots.
oo.
So we're thinking of doing this on a preventive level first, pass laws on this. Ito nga, sila, successful na sila sa tobacco, di ba,
Tobacco
anti-smoking.
control. Yeah, well,
Actually,
yeah.
marami pa rin naman part ng kinds of cancer na preventable eh. May vaccines, may shots, merong
Meron ng cancer
warnings.
vaccine?
For cervical cancer.
For cervical cancer.
Only?
Yes,
Ano pa
yes.
ba, may iba pa
Only?
tayong shots for...
Well,
Okay.
like liver cancer.
Meron.
Cancer,
Yeah.
liver cancer na to prevent HEPA.
Okay.
Yun,
Because HEPA will
hepatitis,
cause
yes.
eventually.
So may mga shots, may immunizations
Can
or
cause,
vaccines.
Because right now, often, ang naisip ko, prevent smoking,
Yes.
air pollution, and yung mga preservatives, yung
Lifestyle,
mga...
yeah.
Ha?
Yeah,
Lifestyle,
yes,
lifestyle. no?
yes.
Okay, we're talking about cancer here and Cancer Party List at kasama po natin dito si Ambassador Emma Rojas, Miss Nelly Abrugar, and Mr. Jun Lapada. And we will be talking about prevention. At babalikan po natin yung ano specifically mga batas pa na gagawin nila that will benefit cancer patients and that will prevent cancer. I'm Gerry Cornejo. This is Open House, and we'll be back right after this. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Open House with Gerry Cornejo, where we feature people, places, and things that are in the news or who should be in the news. And we're featuring now a group that's going to play a major role in this coming elections May 2016. And this is the party list, Cancer Party List. By the way, number 104 po sila sa balota. Now, Ambassador Emma Rojas, ano po ba ang gagawin niyo naman about cancer prevention? Kasi pag andyan na yan, aminado tayo, medyo mahirap na gamutin talaga yan, di ba? At magastos. So, what are the steps that the Cancer Party List will do para mabawasan, you know, to avoid, to minimize, mitigate cancer diseases?
Cancer is a lifestyle disease. So, kung lifestyle disease yan, we can change it. We can make it not happen to us. So, first, we have to have awareness, a lot of awareness. Kagaya ng mga unang-una yung ginagawa natin ngayon, yung anti-smoking.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, of course, yung mga sobrang namantiga, sobrang maalat, sobrang matatamis na mga pagkain.
Okay.
And of course, yung lack of exercise. Pagka kulang ang exercise natin, kung ano yung binadjong natin, hindi natin mailabas. Pero kung nag-exercise tayo, yung toxins lumalabas. The budget of the Department of Health right now is 90% on the curative and only 10% for probably prevention and awareness. But in fact, only 10% of the population gets sick, and we don't take care of the 90% of the people who do not get sick. We should address that. Prevention, education, and awareness. At yan po yung gusto nating isulong unang-una, yung health promotion. We call it as a health promotion. We have to promote good health as a primary concern of the government. If we
Okay.
have healthy people, we will have productive people, and we will all be part of the progress of the country.
Talagang health is wealth. I mean,
Yes.
that is it, period. No ifs, no buts there. Ngayon, again, people are watching and listening to you, gentlemen, and our lady here. Why should they, as you said, meron po tayong 115 party list candidates, no? 115 po yan. Isa lang bang party list na pwedeng iboto?
Yes.
So
Sir,
out of the
ballot.
115, choose one.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Ngayon, out of the 115, you choose one and eventually they will have 59.
Yes.
59 po ang mananalo dyan.
Yes, sir.
Is this 59 different party list or pwede sa isang party list
There
tatlo?
are three,
So mababawasan yung...
Yes, 59.
I see. So, palagay natin na 10 party list, nagkakuha ng tagatlo. So,
Yes, yes.
30 lang yon, 30 party list lang papasok. Okay, so be right now try to discern kung ano po ang pinaka-relevant na party list sa inyong buhay, sa inyong pamilya, sa inyong community. Now, what is the relevance? Why should kampanya na po ito? I mean, why should our people vote for cancer party list? June, can I have you first, please?
Kami ho, ako ho, ay biktima rin ng cancer, yung father ko ho. Naramdaman ko ho yung paglabas ng pera, hirap ang emosyon na dinudulot nito sa isang pamilya po. So, being being a cancer victim, my father, no, medyo mahirap na ho sa isang may mataas ang estado sa buhay o mababa ang estado sa buhay, andun pa rin ho yung hirap, no? So, how much more po dun sa mga taong wala talagang pera na pampagamot, means na pampagamot. So, gusto ko ho isulong ang isang batas para ho may bigay natin sa ating kapwa Pilipino ang libreng gamutan ho, kung maaari lang po. Libreng gamutan, pwede nating idaan sa PhilHealth o pwede nating idaan. Marami hong paraan ho. Kaya pwede ho mangyari yan. Pwede ho mangyari. Kaya gusto ko ho ipasok ito sa legislation sa Kongreso. At sana kung pala rin man kami na maipasok ito ay makatulong tayo sa kapwa at hindi lang naman ito benepisyo para sa ibang tao, para sa ating mga future generation po. Kaya sana ho maisulong natin itong advokasya na to.
Okay, Miss Nelly Abrogar, why should anyone choose you among the party list groups? Bakit po ang cancer party
You know,
list?
Gerry, if I may share a personal experience. Like I said, my husband is a cancer survivor at the moment for 11 years. When he was first diagnosed in 2004, the first thing that really occurred to my mind was, how long, Lord? How long pa? The doctor said, give it like a year or two. But of course, now it is his 11th year. Well, when we were there, Gerry, talagang gapang because the medication was so expensive. At that time, the cost of his medicine alone for the cancer was like 330,000. That will last for like 60 days. We were toying with the idea of selling the only roof on our heads. Kinakalculate namin hanggang ilang taon lang yon. And then, I lost my dad to prostate cancer, which eventually metastasized to something else, bone, skin. And quite recently, my elder brother naman passed away because of urinary bladder. And I realized that even if one has cancer in the family, the entire cancer in the entire family is affected by this dreaded cancer. And I witnessed it and I experienced it personally. You do not know where to go, how to seek help, how to get funds for it. Sarili mong bulsa mauubos eh. In the fight, in this fight, hindi ba? So, this became a strong advocacy. So right now, I said, hindi pwedeng dole out, hindi pwedeng magmamakaawa ka sa PCSO, magmamakaawa ka sa isang congressman or senator na pirmahan ka para ka makakuha ng malaki-laking dole out from PCSO or from your congressman or your mayor. So I said, we formed this group, nga yung aming CML group, and then I met June, I met Emmer, then we had this strong advocacy, and I said, they should stop kasi kanya-kanya tayong advocacy lang eh. Kanya-kanya lang, grupo-grupo yan, the Cancer Support Group, the Cancer Warriors, the Pink Project. Why don't we coalesce? Why don't we form a coalition and really put some muscle and teeth in Congress? Legislate laws, enact laws, or push for these laws so that the poor Filipino, the indigent Filipino cancer patients will have naman a what you call this, dignity of even being sick. You have that dignity.
At least konting hope.
Yes, and the hope. That's why the cancer party list, ang tagline namin, Gerry, is may pag-asa. We really want to give them pag-asa.
Talaga, kaya sinasabi ko, hope. Kasi pag ma-cancer kayo, ang dating hopelessness.
Yes.
Di ba?
Di ba
Helplessness.
sabi mo nga, it's a death sentence.
Oh, right.
But we will all be one on this. We will fight for this. Make the government listen to us that hindi naman to po pwedeng nanghihingi ka lang o nagpapalimus ka. May batas dapat.
And,
diba?
and without a doubt, lahat ng Pilipino, pati lahat ng magiging congressman, senador, hanggang sa Malacanang, everybody has had a cancer victim in the
Yes.
family.
Yes, yes.
No? And the late Cory Aquino,
Yes.
di ba? Isa sa
Presidente pa.
pinakamayaman na tao sa buong mundo, si Steve Jobs.
Yes.
Oh, hindi na kaya ng
Correct.
milyones niya, bilyones niya,
Yes.
yung sakit niya, di ba? So, Ambassador Emer Rojas, to our listeners right now, nakikinig po sa atin ng buong Pilipinas, why should they vote for Cancer Party List number 104 sa balota? Bakit po?
Yun nga po. Ito po ay ang pag-asa natin. Talaga hindi po death sentence ang cancer. At sa pamamagitan ng mga polisiya, sa mga batas, ay magkakatulong-tulungan po tayo upang magapi natin o ma-overcome natin ang cancer. Cancer is curable. 1/3 of all cancers are curable and 1/3, another 1/3 are preventable. All we have to do is legislate laws that would address those two 1/3, and I think that will be very good already. We will be reducing the prevalence of cancer here in the Philippines.
Okay. Ngayon, sino po ba mga kakampi natin ngayon? Sino bang kakampi natin? Who are your natural allies when it comes to your party list group?
Cancer support groups.
Cancer support groups.
Sino po, sir?
Cancer Support Group.
Maraming
Cancer support groups, okay.
Organizations.
Mhm.
And persons with disabilities,
Mhm.
and also here,
Doctors.
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 Organizations.
more.
PMA, Philippine Medical Association.
Yes.
Ha? Siguro pati na po ang Department of Health dapat ikampanya kayo.
Yes.
Di ba? Dapat those are your natural allies.
Yes.
And of course, by the way, mag-ingat po tayo. I'm not going to mention names, but we have certain presidential candidates who are known anti-tobacco advocates.
Yes.
At meron din po tayong unfortunately naninigarilyo. So suriin po natin na mabuti because there are people who will whom you will vote for na baka wala silang pakialam sa maka-cancer, kaya mag-isip-isip po tayo kung sino. Ngayon, yung huddle po natin earlier, at least number one po na in tobacco control sa mga presidential candidates ay si Rodrigo Duterte,
Yes.
na talaga po naman, I've never been to Davao, but for those who people who have been there, sabi nila talagang walang
Smoke-free.
naninigarilyo sa mga pinagbabawal na lugar. Sir, ma'am, have you been to Davao? Have you seen this happen?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Actually, I'm part of the campaign there. That's why we were
Ah.
able to successfully make
Wonderful.
Davao a smoke-free city.
Okay.
Bababa ka pa ng sa aeroplano, sasabihin na wag po warning na yung
Yes.
piloto.
This
Davao
is
is a smoke-free city.
Okay.
Ayan.
Please
Smoking.
do not smoke anywhere. Otherwise, you'll get better na yung mga ganun.
Okay.
Mga
Sir,
ginagawa.
we will start with you. Parting shots na po natin. Ano pong payo nyo sa ating mga kababayan? And again, this gentleman and the lady we have with us is with the Cancer Party List whom you can elect. Three of them sa Kongreso. Ito pong darating na May 2016. So ano pong mensahe nyo sa kababayan natin?
Sa mga kasama natin, hindi lang po yung mga nagkaroon ng cancer, kundi yung mga taong nagkakasakit dito sa Pilipinas. Ang problema natin ay kadalasan pera, pero kung pantay-pantay po ang mga ang pagtingin ng ating pamahalaan sa mga may sakit, siguro malulunasan po lahat ang ating problema tungkol dyan. Isa pa, yung prevention, napakahalaga po ng prevention para sa malusog na bayan. Sana po magtulong-tulungan tayo. Ang cancer vandalismo ay handang tumulong upang ay taguyod natin ang isang malusog na bayan. Cancer vandalismo number 104.
Okay, and Miss Nelly Abrugar.
Kung naaawa po kayo sa mga kamag-anak nyo, asawa nyo, kapatid nyo, anak na may cancer, eto na po, meron na po kayong pag-asa. Andito po kami, ang Cancer Party List, para po kayo tugunan ang mga pangangailangan. At ang alam po namin napakasakit sa dibdib at napakasakit sa bulsa na problema, health. So, hinihingi po namin ang inyong suporta ngayong 2016, ngayong May. Makakaasa po kayo na kami po'y inyong kakampi. Kami po'y tutugon sa mga pangangailangan ng ating bayan sa health sector na po ito. So, Cancer Party List po, 104 sa balota. Huwag niyo po kaming kalimutan.
And Mr. Jun Lapada.
Ang cancer po ay preventable at ang cancer is curable. Oh. Kaya huwag kayong matakot. Kung sino yung mga nag-iisip na ang cancer ay nakakamatay, mali ho yan. Maski anong sakit ho, pwedeng nakakamatay pag na-detect ng, pag nahuli ng late ho. So, ang gusto ko hong ipaalam sa ating mga kapwa Pilipino at hindi lamang mga Pilipino, kung hindi sa lahat ho ng sa buong mundo ho, na ang cancer ay preventable ho. Kaya ho, gusto natin isulong sa Kongreso ang maayos na pamamalakad sa kalusugan ho. At kami ho ang magdadala noon sa Kongreso. Ipaglaban ho natin para maging malusog ang Pilipino, ang ating future na generation. Kaya Cancer Party List 104 sa balota. Maraming salamat ho.
Okay, and with that, maraming salamat po sa ating mga guests and Ambassador Eme Rojas, Miss Nelly Abrugar, and Miss June Lapada. Maraming salamat po sa paliwanag nyo. And maybe in the future, we can have the other two, no? Sa kasama po sa party list na ito. And pag-usapan po natin to. And again, wala po tayong magagawa kung wala tayong kalusugan. Health is wealth. Health is the foundation of everything. Whether you talk about the economy, peace and order, lahat po yan. Kailangan po ang pinaka-foundation yan. We have the health, the energy to do this. So with that, I'm Gerry Cornejo. Thank you for staying with us during the past hour. And until next time, take care. I love you. God bless you.